Walter, lose it. What did I tell you? First week of school, I ain't want to have this conversation with none of y'all. It's
I
like,
gave
if you
you the Walter.
wait, he said,
Take
wait,
that.
he said, if you can't be cool, what I tell you? If you can't be cool, be careful. At the beginning of school, I gave each and every one of you a Walter Oaks date pack. Robert said, I know. Where was your Walter Oaks date pack? He said, you know how it is. You get caught out there. I don't because I had my Walter Oaks date pack.
I think that whole scene was pretty much improvised by Sinbad, because that was all too much feeling. I
I
felt it.
think
I
one
felt
joke
it.
was there. I think there was one
No,
joke
I think there was
and
one joke, but I think he
and
just kept going with it.
No, I need you to know. Because if that is the reaction, that is the reaction.
That is.
That is the reaction. Robert states that well, what did you talk to Kim? It's like, well, she don't want to talk to me. Well, why? Well, when we talked about it, well, what did you tell her? Well, I asked if she wanted to get an abortion. Oh wow, you went the sensitive route.
Great work,
Great.
Robert.
Great work, Robert. And Robert states that, she took a test, but we can't get the results in the month. Then he's like, you sit your behind right here. This is what you're going to do. You're going to sit your black ass here. And we going to wait
when
it out.
Robert said, basically that he told her he wanted to get an abortion, and Walter's response, it immediately brought me back to Sanford and Son, bruh. And Fred sleeping on the back of that truck because he didn't want to be in the house with that coffin. And Lamont coming out there, he said, he fell down. He said, who was that? Who was that? And he said, it's me, Pop, Lamont. And Fred said, Lamont. Like, he looked at him like, Lamont. Like, what a waste.
Oh, my God. Oh.
Hey, and for anybody who's wondering which episode of Sanford and Son it is called The Wooden Overcoats. Wooden Overcoats. You'll enjoy every minute of it.
No, it ain't. We go to Kim and Whitley's room. Whitley is asleep with her classic sleep mask on, and Freddie sneaks in and tries to drop off the key to her car without being noticed. And Whitley awakens and wants to know what happened. And Freddie's like, I did nothing. But the truck, and she's like, well, I wasn't driving, I was parking. And it's just the bumper and the grill and the headlight. At that moment, Whitley was about to get in on when Kim comes in, and she puts her attention on Kim, and is like, Kim, I was wondering where you were. I was like, I wanted to say, Whitley, you really weren't worried. You were sleeping quite well. You weren't that concerned.
She was.
Yeah, you
Willie was in a deep sleep, bro.
And was not concerned one bit about, like, when I looked up and I didn't see you there. No, you weren't. No, you weren't.
That would be like me telling you the same thing. Like I've told you before that my wife, she wants whatever it is that she thinks that I have that causes me to instantaneously go to sleep at night. Like, if I say good night, bruh, it might be 3 minutes, bruh.
Good night.
It might be 3 minutes, bruh. Like my wife, Erica was like, Ryan, last night I started asking you something, and I said, no, it's not possible that he's asleep. You were actually asleep. It had to have taken under a minute, Ryan. So,
you need no aids. You need no sleep aids at all.
Not at all.
What did you say? What did you say? I said good night. What did you do? I said good night. That's what I did.
Good night.
He says good night. You better. I hope you talk to him. Whatever you had to tell him. Whatever you had to tell his ass, I hope you told him, because if he says good night, he's gone. Whitley sends Freddie out. It's like, and talks to Kim, and Kim is like, she's at a loss. I got $32, and I could be pregnant. She's like, doesn't know what to do. And I was like, I understand. Well, no, I don't understand her feeling at that moment because I haven't been in that situation.
You haven't been pregnant, huh?
I haven't. But it's the way she says it. It's like,
Yeah.
I have $32. Like, okay, there are people around you. You're not desolate around here. Like, but I get that. I definitely can empathize. Let me say that. Empathize with it, you know.
I will say this. Circa, 1992, $32. That, my friend, is probably getting me into a party, getting me at least one St. Ides, and Mama San with 4-piece chicken wing, extra mambo sauce, French fries, salt, pepper, ketchup, and a grape strawberry mystic.
And your baby won't eat.
I'm just saying, $32.
But your baby won't eat. Your baby won't eat. Whitley offers. He said, I have some mad money. Whitley, I'm talking 18 years here. Mad money is not gonna help when this child is 6. I'm looking for daycare. And Whitley says, and she says it, I can help in any manner. Whitley, for someone who has not gotten any sex,
Don't even know what
she know about Roe versus Wade. No, she ready. She ready. I got the money. What you need? She's like, I'm just saying. Like, if you notice throughout the episode, she has suggested this. Like, hello.
He said, you may not know about sex, but you know that Supreme Court. You know that.
You know about that Roe versus Wade. I know what you can do. I don't know how you got there, but I know what you can do for that. And Kim is like, she starts talking about, no, it's not that. She's talking about how, when her parents went off to college, she was expecting, her dad's coming out with the little red stethoscope she had as a child, talking about Dr. Reese and this. Basically, she's sitting there saying, I am a disappointment. If I am pregnant tomorrow, if I am pregnant, how do I call Richard Roundtree, who plays my father, and say, Daddy, I'm pregnant? And he comes and shoots Robert in the ass. That's what he's going to do because he's a cop.
And that will be when Robert's tenure on A Different World ends.
A special episode. Kim's father.
Robert dies.
Officer Reese killed. It was a school shoot. There was a shooting on the campus.
Officer Reese kills Robert and covers it up.
For getting his daughter pregnant. We got Robert getting shot by
and Kim never speaks to her father again.
Oh my God, it's horrible.
And never speaks to her father again until he is shot and paralyzed, and she mulls over the fact that she stopped speaking to her father years ago when he shot and killed her boyfriend.
Wow.
Now that, Dwayne, my friend, you could have kept Robert on for that.
That's a special episode. We're going to act break after this solemn moment. It's like, I don't know what I'm going to do.
That is a commercial, people.
What am I going to do? We come back, we go to the rec room. Dwayne is just hovering over Sinbad like Snoopy in a Bad Peanut special, just like, would you stop? Would you get away? Dwayne's about to leave, and Robert begs to leave. It's like, I've been here 6 hours and you won't let me play and this, that, and the other. And he promises, he said, I need you to go back to the dorm. He said, I promise I'll go home. Sinbad's like, really? I can trust you. You really think I can trust you? Why do you need to follow me? He said, I'm going with you. And he's like, why do you need to follow me? He's like, really? Really? But Colonel Taylor intervenes for some reason, even though he knows he knows the situation. He says, I think these gentlemen can make it back to their dorm. I need somebody to whip their ass in pool. Like, I don't understand. Like, Colonel Taylor, could you put some value to this situation right now, please?
Hey man, Dr. Ward, Colonel Taylor's like, man, that is that boy's business. My business is on this pool table where the ass whooping is waiting.
And he lets him go. He lets Dwayne and Robert go, and Colonel Taylor does proceed with a with a cutaway with a pool shot.
No,
Black pool.
And that shot, bro. I was like, this is gonna be. How much money you put on this game, Walter?
We know that was not Colonel Taylor. That was definitely. They kept cutting away. I said, yeah, that ain't Colonel Taylor making them shots right there. And they're talking about he cleans his clock, and what's his name is about to leave. And Colonel Taylor's like, Dwayne Wayne is dating my daughter. Have you given him any of those Walter Oaks steak packs? Sinbad just laughs. Ha ha. And leaves. As a father of daughters, that is not a good feeling. That would not be a good feeling at all. But he also need to shut the hell up. It's like, why you being so damn nosy or whatever? We go back to Jaleesa and Freddie's room. The ladies are asleep. Dwayne and Robert sneak in the window. Let me tell you something. It's fall in Virginia, and that window is open. That's not a thing. But it is TV.
So that is not a spring wind coming through that window.
That window is just not open. But they fall into the room. Freddie's awake and ready to whip ass with a bat. I don't know why she keeps a bat in the room, but I leave it at that. Jaleesa awakens to tell Dwayne and Robert to get the hell out of here, but then Dwayne tries to explain to us like Robert has to see Kim, and Jaleesa isn't like, no, it's not that important. He's like, she's in trouble. Trouble. And then Jaleesa suddenly gets it and says, yes, it's okay that you snuck into my room and you need to go. She's like, go talk to that girl. So Robert goes over. Wait, I'm sorry. Before that, Jaleesa peeks out to let them go to the room to see Letty out there roaming the halls like the ghost of Christmas past. Like, what
did you hear something, Jaleesa? I distinctly heard a thump.
Yeah, and Jaleesa said I fell out of bed or something like that. But I was like, I just don't think Letty, the woman who was dancing on tables in France, just marches the halls at night.
I just don't think that anybody should be marching the halls with some girls who are over 18 or over.
Also, isn't this a co-ed dorm now?
Is it? I believe it became a co-ed dorm the next year. I think it became a co-ed dorm the next year.
Okay.
Because you know what? Because Walter told them to go straight home. Or go straight to their room.
Yeah. Either way, Robert sneaks over to Dwayne and Whitley's room, to Whitley and Kim's room, to find Whitley. I guess Whitley sleeping on the bed with sharing the bed. They're just sitting there. I guess they had been talking or whatever. And she walks in. Robert walks in and he sees Kim sleeping, and she awakens, and she just smiles, and you see her pretty white teeth, and she's just so happy to see Robert and give him a kiss.
Not the pretty white teeth.
But the moment Whitley wakes up, haven't you done enough? Kim switches on him so quick, like, yeah, I don't want to talk to you. Like, wait, hold on.
She was reminded real fast, like, oh wait, I'm supposed to be mad at you. Right?
Bruh, she switched so quickly on him. Like, she saw him. She opened from a dead sleep, and she didn't take a gun out or throw something at him like he was a robber. She just was happy to see Robert. And it's because Whitley said something. Yeah, I hate you. I was like, oh my God. Either way, Dwayne is over there. Dwayne is there too, and Dwayne's like, Whitley's like, what the hell are you here It's like I'm here for support. So Whitley says we're gonna go back over to Jaleesa and Freddie drum, and it's like,
Hey, you know what, Jaleesa?